Sap Se is a German multinational software corporation that makes enterprise software to manage business operations and customer relations. SAP is headquartered in Walldorf, Baden-Württemberg, Germany, with regional offices in 130 countries. The company has over 293,500 customers in 190 countries. The company is a component of the Euro Stoxx 50 stock market index. History. Formation. When Xerox aimed to exit the computer industry in 1975, they asked IBM to migrate the business systems to IBM technology. As part of IBM's compensation for the migration, IBM was given the rights to the Scientific Data Systems (SAP) software, reportedly for a contract credit of $80,000. 5 IBM engineers from the AI department were working in an enterprise-wide system based on this software, only to be told that it would be no longer necessary. Rather than abandon the project, they decided to leave IBM Tech and start another company. In June 1970, they founded System Analyse und Programm Entwicklung Company as a private partnership under the German Civil Code. The first client was the German branch of Imperial Chemical Industries in Ostringen, where they developed mainframe programs for payroll and accounting. Instead of storing the data on punch cards mechanically, as IBM did, they stored it locally. Therefore, they called the software a real-time system, since there was no need to process the punch cards overnight. This first version was also a standalone software that could be offered to other interested parties. Enterprise resource planning. In 1973, the first commercial product was launched. It was called SAP R98 and offered a common system for multiple tasks. This permitted the use of a centralized data storage, improving the maintenance of data. From a technical point of view, therefore, a database was necessary. In 1976, SAP GmbH was founded, and moved its headquarters the following year to Walldorf, Germany. 3 years later, in 1979, SAP launched SAP R2, expanding the capabilities of the system to other areas, such as material management and production planning. In 1981, SAP brought a redesigned product to market. However, SAP R2 did not improve until the period between 1985 and 1990. SAP released the new SAP R3 in 1992. SAP developed and released several versions of R3 through 1995. By the mid-1990s, SAP followed the trend from mainframe computing to client-server architectures. The development of SAP's Internet strategy with MySAP.com redesigned the concept of business processes. SAP was awarded Industry Week's Best Managed Companies in 1999. Corporate restructuring. In August 1988, SAP GmbH became SAP AG, and public trading started on the 4th of November 1988. Shares were listed on the Frankfurt and Stuttgart stock exchanges. In 1995, SAP was included in the German stock index DAX, and on the 22nd of September 2003, SAP was included in the Dow Jones Stocks 50. The company's official name became SAP AG after the 2005 annual general meeting. In 2014, SAP changed from an AG to a European company, focus on cloud. Since 2012, SAP has acquired several companies that sell cloud-based products, with several multi-billion-dollar acquisitions seen by analysts as an attempt to challenge competitor Oracle. In 2014, SAP bought Concur Technologies, a provider of cloud-based travel and expense management software, for $8.3 billion, SAP's most expensive purchase to the date. Analysts' reactions to the purchase were mixed, with Thomas Becker of Commerzbank questioning whether Concur was the right choice for SAP, while Credit Suisse called the acquisition an aggressive move. In 2014, IBM and SAP began a partnership to sell cloud-based services. IBM provides the infrastructure services to SAP, and SAP runs its SAP HANA cloud solution on top. The alliance gives both companies broader reach in the market. SAP has announced additional partnerships with Microsoft in order to give customers tools for data visualization, as well as improved mobile applications. SAP exceeded its revenue projections due to the expansion in its cloud business and the success of SAP HANA. The growth can also be partially attributed to the acquisitions of Concur and Fieldglass. SAP S/4HANA. In 2015, the company launched SAP S/4HANA, the newest generation of the SAP Business Suite. It was written natively for the SAP HANA platform. It offers cloud, on-premises and hybrid deployment options to customers, with its benefits including a smaller data footprint, higher throughput, faster analytics and faster access to data. It also allows existing SAP Business Suite customers to upgrade to this product from SAP Business Suite. Bill McDermott, CEO of SAP, compared the release of SAP S/4HANA to a moonshot, describing it as the most important launch in the company's history. Acquisitions, business and markets. As of 2007, SAP is the world's largest business software company and the third biggest independent software provider by revenue. The corporation operates in 6 geographic regions: EMEA, MENA, LAC, Greater China and APJ. SAP focuses upon 25 industries and 6 industry sectors: process industries, discrete industries, consumer industries, service industries, financial services and public services. It offers integrated product sets for large enterprises, mid-sized companies and small businesses. Enterprise Service-Oriented Architecture. Service-oriented architecture has been incorporated into the SAP ERP system and other products defined within the SAP Enterprise Services Architecture. Enterprise SOA. SAP Enterprise Service-Oriented Architecture is SAP SE's service-oriented architecture implementation. Enterprise SOA is enabled by the SAP NetWeaver platform and builds on the benefits of web services. SAP has positioned Enterprise SOA to deliver the benefits offered by service-oriented architecture, including enabling both flexibility and business efficiency. SAP markets Enterprise SOA as a cost-effective way of adding new applications to existing infrastructure. SAP solutions that currently use Enterprise SOA are MySAP CRM, MySAP ERP, and MySAP SRM. Partnerships. SAP partners include global services partners with cross-industry multinational consulting capabilities, global software partners providing integrated products that complement SAP Business Suite solutions, and global technology partners providing user companies with a wide range of products to support SAP technology, including vendors of hardware, database, storage systems, networks, and mobile computing technology. Extensions partners. This is a small number of companies which provide functionality that complements SAP product capabilities. The products are certified, sold, and supported by SAP. These partner companies include Adobe, CA Technologies, GK Software, Hewlett-Packard, Idshare, OpenText, Redwood Software, Vistix Inc., InSync TechFint Solution Limited, Meridian Global Services, KNOA Software, Narciso Inc., Icon SCM, Back Office Associates, Prometheus Group and SmartOps. SAP Partner Edge. SAP products for small businesses and mid-size companies are delivered through its global partner network. In 2008, SAP signed SAP Global Service Partnership with Hydrogen Chloride Technologies, a $6 billion technology service provider headquartered in India. SAP Partner Edge signed with the NFOS Inc., a software-as-a-service company, to develop their EcoHub Partner Sustainability Solution Platform. The SAP Partner Edge program, SAP's partner program, offers a set of business enablement resources and program benefits to help partners, including value-added resellers and independent software vendors, be profitable and successful in implementing, selling, marketing, developing, and delivering SAP products to a broad range of customers, communities. SAP Community Network is a community of SAP customers, partners, employees, and influencers, typically in roles such as developers, consultants, integrators, and business analysts, who gain and share knowledge about ABAP, Java, .NET, SOA, and other technologies, plus analytics and dashboards, business process best practices, cloud, mobile, big data, and a range of other topics via blogs, discussion forums, downloads and code samples, training materials, and a technical library. Organization. SAP uses a two-tier structure of boards, with an executive board and a supervisory board. As of 2016, members of the executive board were Bill McDermott, Robert Enslin, Bernd Lukert, Luca Music, Michael Kleinemeyer, Stefan Reis, Steve Singh, and Gerhard Oswald. Functional units of SAP are split across different organizational units for R&D needs, field activities, and customer support. SAP labs are mainly responsible for product development, whereas the field organizations spread across each country are responsible for field activities such as sales, marketing, and consulting. Headquarters is responsible for overall management as well as core engineering activities related to product development. Worldwide customer support is not provided by the field organizations but by a unified organization called Active Global Support. SAP Labs. SAP Labs are R&D locations that develop and improve SAP core products. SAP Labs are strategically located in high-tech clusters around the globe. SAP Labs are located in Germany, United States, India, China, Brazil, Bulgaria, Canada, Vietnam, Israel, CIS, France, Ireland, Hungary. SAP's main four labs locations are Germany, India, China, and the US. Labs Walldorf was founded in 1972 and became SAP's first location. At the beginning, the focus of SAP expansion was entering highly developed IT markets. In 1993, Palo Alto becomes a part of SAP Labs locations, aiming to acquire talented employees. In 1998, SAP opens its labs in Bangalore. In 2003 in China. Among the latest SAP Labs locations are Labs Vietnam and Labs Berlin. Labs Vietnam was established in 2015, Labs Berlin in 2016, based on SAP HANA in-memory platform. SAP Labs develop innovative products for 98 of the 100 most valuable global brands using cutting-edge methodologies and technologies. In order to manage SAP Labs Network was created. SLN is a global unit that manages regional labs and shares best business practices. It coordinated and distributes development projects among individual SAP Labs locations, accelerates product delivery, gives SAP full access to talent, and drives SAP corporate strategy regarding innovation and business growth. SAP User Groups. SAP User Groups are independent, non-profit organizations of SAP customers and SAP partners. They serve as communications channel for the members towards SAP and for SAP towards the markets. The Americas SAP Users Group is the company's largest user group, with 100,000 individuals at 3,800 companies. ASUG members are professionals who work in more than 17 industries. Many technical and business process experts in the SAP ecosystem. They have varied levels of experience, and come from small businesses to global corporations, as well as universities. In 2007, the SAP User Group Executive Network was established. SAP provoked controversy and frustration among its users in 2008 by raising the cost of its maintenance contracts. The issue was the subject of intense discussion among user groups. Conferences. SAP has two annual conferences, Sapphire and SAP.kate. Sapphire is SAP's customer-facing event. It is generally where SAP announces major product changes and strategic direction. It is typically held in the spring in North America. SAP.kate is the more technical conference, aimed at SAP's ecosystem of consultants and software development partners. SAP.kate has been held since 1995, usually in 4 locations in the fall. In 2014-15, SAP.kate was held in 3 locations between fall and early spring. Competitive landscape. SAP competitors are primarily in the enterprise resource planning software industry. In this field, Oracle Corporation is SAP's major competitor. SAP also competes in the customer relationship management, marketing and AMP, sales software, manufacturing, warehousing and AMP, industrial software, and supply chain management and AMP, logistics software sectors. Oracle Corporation filed a lawsuit against SAP for malpractice and unfair competition in the California courts in 2007. SAP lost the case in 2010, and was ordered to pay a sum of US $1.3 billion, which was cited as the largest copyright infringement judgment in history. The verdict was overturned in 2011 and the lawsuit was finally settled in 2014 for $356.7 million. The resulting pressure saw SAP and SUGEN agree to a major benchmarking exercise to prove the value of the new support pricing policy to customers. In December 2009, SAP delayed its enterprise support price rises until agreement had been reached on the benchmarks and KPIs. In January 2010, SAP reversed its direction on enterprise support and reintroduced its standard support package for customers. The move to reinstate standard support at 18% of annual license fees will enable all customers to choose the option that best meets the requirements, the company said. In August 2013, SAP acquired Hybris publicly for e-commerce capabilities after failing in a bid for Neolane. The rationale for the acquisition of Hybris was really for product catalog and product information management. Philanthropic efforts. In 2012, SAP was listed as a partner of the campaign, together with other brands such as Nike Inc., Girl, American Express and Converse. SAP is funding a project to assess and educate autistic children. It has also launched an initiative to hire employees with autism and Asperger syndrome, citing their intelligence in the IT field and attention to detail. SAP aims to compose 1% of its workforce with autistic people by the year 2020. In May 2013, 6 people had been employed.